What's good, y'all? It's your boy John. I'm back here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Today is Wednesday, January 19th, and I'm here for another park update. I've been noticing a lot of stuff right here off the start, or as I entered the park. What I can see is that they've actually started painting the beginning portions of the pretzel loop. So let's go take a ride on the Helpful Honda Express and check out what they got done over here.
While indoors, while visiting the top of the hill, be sure to take a ride on Ninja, the first suspended roller coaster on the West Coast. Or face your fears on Superman Escape from Krypton, where you can blast forward or backward at speeds up to 100 miles per hour. Along your travels, you'll see Revolution, the world's first 360-degree looping coaster, and even catch a glimpse at the new colors of Tatsu, scheduled to reopen early 2022. For those heading down the hill, Six Flags Plaza offers you a classic ride on the restored 1912 Grand American Carousel. Between coasters, visit two of the park's largest souvenir shops, Six Flags Emporium and the Looney Tunes Superstore. And take Six Flags home with you, or satisfy your sweet tooth with a homemade thrill shake or a freshly made funnel cake. Please exit the doors on the opposite side of the train you entered through, and stand clear of the opening doors. If you need any assistance.
Arriving here over at Samurai Summit, up at the Sky Tower, you'll notice that they have got a lot of stuff done over here going into the bottom half of the drop. We'll go take a look over there in a second. But what I see them working on over here is part of the lift hill. You'll see that there's a worker in the lift right here, probably power washing some of the supports and track right there. We'll get a closer look when we go down over there, but I can see off into the distance that they got some of the taller supports painted. So we're gonna go take a look over there after we go take a look right by the original, well, I should say the start of the paint job over by the turnaround. So we'll go look by the horseshoe, check that out, and then we'll come back over and take a look at the drop. Coming up on the horseshoe turnaround over here, where they first started painting the coaster, you're gonna notice not much has changed. You can see in the distance that going into the bake run, I don't think they've done any more over there. It does look a little bit cleaner, but the biggest thing you'll notice was what I pointed out while we were going. Well, actually I didn't say anything, but when we were going up the Helpful Honda Express, you saw that they started to paint the pretzel loop. It was down there. I'm gonna go see if we can get a better look at the pretzel loop, but I'm not sure we'll be able to get in there because they most likely have the exit or the entrance to Tatsu closed right now. I do see one train here right by the transfer. They got two in storage. One of them's actually deconstructed, as you can see right there, but besides that, nothing much over here has changed. So let's go check in on the drop and get down that way. Over here on the pathway between Samurai Summit and Katie's Kettle, you'll see that they've got a worker right now actually in a basket, and you can see him right here painting this support, which is basically after one of the inversions, one of the first inversions right here, I should say after the drop. You'll see him painting the beginning of the support right there. Let's go ahead and see if we could get a better angle. My apologies, I'm kind of walking as I'm filming this. But yeah, you can see him painting right there. They've got workers honestly all over. When I was going up the Helpful Honda, I'm sure you guys noticed that there was a ton of workers over there on site. We got some over here, we had some on the lift hill, and now I'm gonna go over by the drop and see if there's any workers over there. But it's so crazy to see, look at this, y'all. They literally got cables that are set up and they threw them over to support right there. And then what they do is they hook up a winch system, kind of, and they lift that basket kind of on its own weight in a way. They counterbalance the weight, and he's able to get up there. No lift, pretty much. It's all manually, or all manually done. So that's pretty crazy to see. You can see there's no lift whatsoever all the way to the ground. I'll show you what's down here. So taking a walk further along the little pathway down to Katie's kettle, you see that they've got some of the bigger supports actually done already. It looks like they will be going green all the way around these A-frame supports right here, as well as this one, because they have some test paint on there. But yeah, this lift hill should be coming together pretty quickly from the looks of it. Here's another closer shot of this bigger support that they've painted. Got it all the way, going all the way up there. Wanted to give you guys a quick look of what it's actually going to look like walking down this pathway now with just the green and orange. It's pretty much all complete in this section. There's no parts that are actually missing, so this is pretty much what it's going to look like as you walk through here. And these right here, this support and this support right here are the two biggest supports on the whole roller coaster. And actually some of the biggest supports I've ever seen on a roller coaster, to be honest. Up there with them. I'm not saying they're the biggest, but they're pretty big, these supports. And the fact that they got them done to here is pretty awesome. They still got some track and stuff to paint up there. And actually, if we take a look, you will see there is a worker on the very top of there straddling the track right now. And he is pretty much, if that's not the highest point, this is the highest point of the coaster right here. He is at the second highest point as we speak. Painting that, let me see, what's he on? Oh, he's actually, okay, so he's painting orange. He's painting track right now. You can actually see the line right here where they left off on, and he's probably gonna finish right to that part at least today. So this section right here should be finished by the end of the day. So crazy to see him up there. You gotta have a lot of nerves to be up there. Also, you got to not be afraid of heights whatsoever, honestly, because all he is harnessed in. He's using both of his hands to paint right now, as you can see. And he's not holding on to anything but that paint roller. And he's got an extended boom on the roller. You can see he's getting the orange onto that piece of track right there. I know a lot of you wanted to see when they painted the top of this and how they were gonna do it. Well, here's how it is. You're not in a lift whatsoever. He pretty much climbed to the top of the lift hill from the stairs and then basically threw some ropes over and swung over and started painting that. Pretty incredible, honestly. Here's another angle of them painting right here. And then as I zoom out, you're gonna see that they're filming something here. I'm not sure if it's a commercial or whatnot for Tatsu, but they have a production crew out in front of it. And yeah, I'll try and see what they got going here. And you guys could ask me in the comments and I'll let you know. Here's another shot of the production crew that's out here right now. And also a look at how far they've got on the Tatsu paint job from this angle. So I wanted to get a quick shot of this before I left the area. They've built in a little switchback queue for Katie's Kettle. They also, it looks like they've got a ready station to convert your money into card, because Six Flags Magic Mountain is all cashless, the whole park right now. So anything you buy here, whether it be food, merchandise, etc., needs to be bought with a credit card, and they have these machines right here that'll convert your cash into cards. But yeah, it's good to see that they've got some switchbacks going here, because this line could get pretty crazy. So glad to see these improvements happening to the park. Okay, so arriving over here at the Wonder Woman construction site in front of Justice League, there's not much of a difference whatsoever over here. I did notice that they've dug a little bit of a hole right here. Not sure for what it's for, maybe to remove some of that old wiring or whatever that you see right there. Not exactly sure what that is, but that's the only thing I noticed. Nothing big, nothing's changed. Let's get over to the DC Universe area and check out what's going on over there. Before I left this area, just want to let you guys know the blue ball is still here. Don't be worried. It's right there, y'all. So arriving over here at the DC Universe, there's actually a lot of change going on in this area. There's a lot more markers placed out. You'll see some over there. You'll see some over here. I also noticed some red ones in the area. Kind of hard to see from here, but you'll see there's more markers back there. I think those are the two red ones that I noticed. There's some more pink over here. They brought in a big dumpster, trash bin over here in order to start getting rid of what I think they're going to start doing is Wonder Woman next. The facade that you notice here is they're starting to take it apart, and the Wonder Woman sign is no longer there. So we're going to see what happens with this next. Maybe they're going to be removing this and placing it in another place as well. But as you can see, the sign is gone, and they started taking off a lot of the exterior facade and paneling. Okay, I wanted to get a shot over here of the DC Universe area, kind of just looking over the fence from in front of Drop a Doom. You'll notice what I pointed out just a little bit ago, that they have started deconstructing Wonder Woman, and the sign is gone. You know, I'm not sure if they're actually going to remove the ride yet or not. We've seen them do the same thing with the Flash earlier. They started taking apart the building, and the next thing you know, the ride was removed. Not sure if that's going to be the same thing happening with this yet. I'll try and get some more info on it. But as you can see, it's definitely, obviously not going to be called Wonder Woman anymore. We know that because of the new ride, Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, that's going to be being placed right here. But I still just don't know what's going to happen with the ride's future in general. While I'm still on this clip, I want to talk about, you know, the station for Wonder Woman, which is over there. And we kind of touched up on this last week, that there's a big opening now in the front of the building, and you can see that there's actually a ladder placed inside. So they're definitely doing work. I know the Iron Company is on site doing work on the station as we speak. So that's a good sign that things are moving forward as far as the Wonder Woman progress, even though we don't see RMC here yet on site. Still a good sign that things are moving forward with the rest of the progress on the roller coaster, like the station and surrounding areas. I still see, if you look off into the distance, you'll still see the Ferris aircraft airplane right there, and the sign is still up. So maybe they're going to reuse that entrance or that framing for the Wonder Woman sign. Not sure. But yeah, just wanted to get a shot from here, give you guys a look at what it's looking like. Here's some footage from the new In-N-Out being built on the corner of Old Road and Magic Mountain Parkway. So that's going to conclude it for today's update. Might be back later this week. Obviously, like I always say, if anything significant happens. If not, I'm just going to pick up next week with the usual updates on the park. At this point, hopefully some Wonder Woman stuff is going to be picking up as far as external work that we're going to be able to see soon. But it's great to see that Tatsu is well on the way and should be finished by mid next month, if not very early in March, from what I can tell. I also wanted to give a big thanks and shout out to Joe for actually sending me in this mic that I'm using right now. So let me know how the video sounds, you guys. I've been using this mic for the first time for any of my updates. Hopefully the audio levels stay consistent and it's a better, sound in the end, and the quality of the video is better because of it. So thanks to Joe for sending in the mic to the channel. Really appreciate it. Also really appreciate all the love and support from all you guys supporting the Theme Park ERT channel. Thank you so much for everything, and I hope you guys are enjoying the updates. I'm definitely enjoying providing them for you guys, and I'll continue to do the best I can. So thank you everybody for tuning in as always. I will catch y'all next week. Until then, this is John, and this has been your Theme Park ERT.